Let's go!
All right, well, we might actually be watching KOF 15 for the first time after this really trippy looking artistic countdown. All right, we might actually see what King of Fighters 15 looks like in motion. This is the perfect opportunity for Oda-san to show off Rock Howard. It's the perfect opportunity for you to bring a long time rollback Howard. Yes, you can rename him.
Expectations.
Just rename him. I'm fine with that. Oh god. The big hand story mode. I think this is the same trailer as before. Having old characters return is great, but who was that girl Shune was talking to at the beginning of the trailer? Yes, please. I don't even know what the heck her name is. I'm glad you asked. We actually prepared a special trailer for this event. Oh, okay, so we're showing off. Is it the hip girl? Is it the League of Legends chick? Hat girl? Yes. Yeah, I call her the K-Da girl. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it K-Da? Or is it the girl, the other one? No, definitely is her. Damn, she's hot. Isla. Oh my god, does she have phantom hands too? She's got tiny phantom hands. Okay. Okay, alright, trailer. Calm it down. You're lucky she looks cool because I'm having a tough time. I'm getting sick. Neat. Okay. She actually uses them a lot different than Shune does. Okay. Yeah, she looks pretty dope, dude. She keeps her hands in her pocket like 90% of the time. She's almost like a Yamazaki kind of thing. Always like a hand in a pocket. Jet Set Radio! Okay, she's kind of cool. She's kind of cool, man. Yeah, it's sort of like female Shune, but is actually cool looking and not stupid. Sorry to all the Shune fans. Jet Set Radio! Improving upon the KOF 14 system. Okay, so it is a spiritual and direct sequel to KOF 14 in terms of mechanics. 14 players would typically aim for crouching low attacks and then activate max mode on hit. Yes. So 15, we just adjusted how power gauges and EX special moves work so that players don't rely on just this tactic. Okay, so more ways to open up the opponent? Is max mode quick still in the game? Right. There's Shatter Strike, our newest addition to the game. It gives you a guard point when triggered. Does that just lead to a stun state that you get a full-ass combo? I feel it typically is used to prevent big mix-ups or to counter the opponent when they're using a strong forward-propelling attack. It takes 1 bar to trigger, but if you get half back if it lands, so use it correctly and only costs half a bar. This more feels like an alpha counter. It crumples opponents when countering on ground attacks and causes a wall bounce against air attacks. So you can get a combo after? You can combo from it, making it quite... Holy shit. It's good for defense, but think of it as a forward attack with a guard point, which can be used to apply pressure. Oh. Yeah, okay, so no, it is actually a focus attack. Forward attack with a guard point. It's actually a focus attack. It's easy to punish on block. It's fairly easy to punish on block, so there you go. So it wouldn't activate it without reason. There you go. You have to make a big read. It's a big read kind of move. KOF 14 comes with max mode and the new max mode quick. Both cost 2 bars and you can activate it normally from a cancel. It was 1 bar in KOF 14, so that, just like that was explained before, this was added to address gameplay issues. Okay. They made it more expensive. move. This is great. This is great. In max mode, guard cancels and even shatter strikes take away from the max gauge. Before it used to take up from the power gauge, but now it depletes from the max gauge. Okay. Building upon the system in 14, activating max mode normally now does more damage, even to the opponent's guard crush meter. Okay, so regular max mode might be a bit more better and more usable now. You might just want to activate and go nuts. One more thing, before KOF 14, you would attack, then cancel into max mode, and then dash into attacking. Right? It would auto dash in KOF 14. But now there's a slight pause, so it gives you a moment to compose before starting a combo, aka it essentially has a Roman cancel effect now. Before you needed to be in max mode to use EX specials, so now you can use them regardless with just half a bar. Cool. There are now a lot more options during the fight. One thing fighters can't skip out on is online play. What's it looking like on... Here's where you announce rollback Howard. 14 utilizes a 15 a method called rollback netcode, which has the aim of reducing lag in online matches. KOF 15 also features a draft versus mode. Players take turns choosing their characters. Characters already picked by one player cannot be selected by the other players. Oh, so they're actually attacking the fact that, yeah, casual fans hate mirror matches, right? Here's a weird thing for you guys. Real casual players of fighting games hate mirror matches. They can't stand them. It's like a weird thing that people that very casually play fighting games just fucking love. I mean, absolutely fucking detest. Opposite of love. One of the big features in the game is a DJ station. Well, yeah, I mean, this makes sense for giant legacy games to give you all the fucking music. Smash Brothers did a pretty good job at this. How long have I been playing KOF? Dude, to be completely fucking honest, the only KOF game I put a lot of time into was KOF 14. KOF 14 was actually the game that made me really like KOF. The game that made me personally like KOF characters was, believe it or not, CVS 2. And I actually share that sentiment with a lot of people. Like a ton of fucking people really got introduced to King of Fighters from CVS 2. To me, like before that, I never really paid attention because, you know, you're young and biased and I just like Capcom stuff. But when they showed up in CVS 2, I was like, holy shit, man, why are the SNK characters so cool in CVS 2? So that's the goal of crossovers, man. The goal of crossovers is to expand the player base of some of these games. If it wasn't for CVS 2, there might be not as many people that were interested in KOF 13 or 14 or 15, you know? Damn. Suddenly, everything has been shifted. I swear, don't edit between the neutral. Please just show everything and don't just cut to the combos and supers. I swear to God. 8 playable. Oh, wow, the Isla is actually playable in this build. That's dope. Yes, please. I want to see some dank Kyo-ness. I want to see some hit confirms with Kyo, please. Yo, is that Kyo's jumping CD? Damn. Looking good. That looked like the new crush break focus. You know what, I like Kyo, but Isla's looking pretty neat. Isn't it sort of a thing in King of Fighters chat that, like, grounded anti-airs? Oh, fuck. Hit on armor? Okay. Isn't it like a sort of like traditional thing throughout the majority of KOF games that anti-airs aren't like super consistent and amazing? Right? Like, I kind of remember that from KOF 14 that, like, anti-airs in general can be kind of hard to pull off. Like, DPs and stuff like that aren't, like, super consistent and stuff, and they're sort of designed that way. Damn, my. Granted, there's been 15 KOF games, so I'd assume that has changed a lot. Over a ton of them. This game looks really good now. Well, dude, you're looking at it at a cropped window on something that looks like it's running at 720p with a crappy bitrate. But yes, the animations and secondary animations of clothing effects and everything look a lot better than KOF 14. Look a lot better than even when the game was first shown up.
そうですね。
I want to get this game on my stream or something, or just a video to show how good it could probably look.
空中飛行し。ここもリバーサル出ていますが、体力がゲッツ投げている。一旦逃げるのは小市。ただ体力差相当ついてるぞ。ここから逆転できるか。
遠距離長期が強そうですね。
Jeez.
カードキャンセルゲージを1本払って。
I like the effects too, right? I like how like crispy the effects look.
乗ってしまった。
Teddy! Lakers Terry.
テリーが登場です。ゲージは2本と半分。
Bonnet!
はい出ました開幕万歳
EX ですね。今回からゲージを払うことでいつでも使えるようになった EX バーンナック。
And Terry's a thick bitch in this game. Holy hell.
しかしここは投げて置き攻め。
I don't remember Terry being such a thick bitch. He's sort of back to his KOF 13 status, being like a brick shithouse.
今のが時間停止か。
そうですね。コンボがやりやすくなってる。ガードしてるぞ。
All right, he got his usual hit confirms. That guy!
体力状況ゲージ
Barnacle.
状況。これは若干 K2 さんの方が
Damn,
有利
dude.
かもしれない。
そうですね。K2 のIsla
Isla looks cool.
3本で戻ってきました。
What a cool character.
対する小市はやはりこの EX。
This is like the Giovanna of KOF 15, you know? Like a modern looking, really cool female character.
発生も早い。立ち回りが突然飛んでくる。
小市だ。ジャンプキックからのガーキャンで逃げるが、いやかなりすごいテリーらしい動きをしてるんですが、非常に強そう。
Is it just me, or does it seem like the screen space, and I mean, it's been a while since I played KOF 14, but does it seem like the screen space is a lot more condensed in this one than KOF 14? Like, I feel like you can get much further away from each other in the previous game. Like, they made it so that, okay, yeah, it's going to be harder to play like zoner characters and stuff like that. To me, it seems like, it looks like it's definitely like they don't let you step as far back. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I really am looking forward to jumping back into KOF 14 with like Parsec or something like that so we can actually play it online. It seems like they want the characters to be bigger. The models got really tiny if you stepped all the way out in KOF 14, like super small. The gloves. Chat, I definitely had people in college that I swear to God dressed up as... Who is not Kyo? Who's the guy that's not Kyo? Not Chris. There were dudes at my there were motherfuckers at the college I went to that I swear to God thought they were Shingo in real life and shit. I think reasons like this, and they loved like Chris. I think reasons like this was like that. Damn, Yori kicking ass. I think there was these reasons were the reasons I ended up not liking some of these characters a whole bunch, right? Because these dudes were super annoying, man. Like, oh my God, this guy. Damn, Iori looks fucking fantastic. Spooky cosplay as Chris? Right, but this wasn't like cosplay. This was like at least once or twice a week, they like wore gloves and wore like the costume of the character to campus. And when we were in arcades playing like Third Strike and stuff, they would be playing KOF 2001 or 98, and they'd be using their character, and these dudes would be like screaming the moves while they're playing alone. It's like, man, okay, whatever. Whatever, man. You're really into it, okay? I get it. Just don't try to get us into it. Damn. I love the way Kyo looks in this game. This is a great modernization of the character. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Leona! Holy shit! Okay, I like seeing full combos. That's pretty neat. What am I talking about? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
空中ヒットになっていた。そこをしっかりとナギアお得意のコ
God,
ンボで
Leona
返
looks
してい
sick
く。
as hell.
公式崩すが
Yeah, she looks like she's got some pretty easy hit confirms into supers. The funny thing is, KOF's got really complicated inputs, but you can hit confirm into super with shortcuts. And this was the thing I had to learn, because, dude, doing the quarter circle, half circle, forward, back, quarter circle pretzel motions and shit is definitely super nauseating at first. You're like, oh my god, how do I do this? But you learn, like KOF players were like, actually there's ways to circumvent the next move that comes out. There is built-in shortcuts to the game that allow you to combo into super a lot easier. And there's like this rule about it, but it depends on every character has like different ones. You just have to figure out what it is. This game looks fan-fucking-tastic. I can't believe it's gonna have good online. Cross my fingers. Knock on wood. Can't believe SNK is jumping into the roll. Can we just sit here and appreciate that shit? That SNK is actually getting into the rollback space. They've done it. They did it. You know, it's happening. Welcome to the revolution. Capcom versus SNK2 Millionaire Fighting 2001.
赤のイスラがラギア、黄色のイスラがジュネです。
新しいゲームあるあるの反撃がわからないっていうね。
そうですね。
Gotta thank Daisuke ASW for that. There are certain individuals that don't work at Arc System Works anymore that definitely deserve praise for that. For this revolution to sort of be happening, you know?
今夜だけではない。明日も明後日もいける。お互いにあまり体力が減っていない状況で時間も減ってきています。潤沢に溜まったゲージをどう使っていくか。じっくりとした立ち回り。
時間が30秒切っておりますね。
早い展開。やはりウーフットが強い。めくり。ガードしている。この機動力でゆりゆりやるのやばいな。
本当ね。めくりあるんだもんね。
体力リーダーズネだぞ。残り時間ない。裏にいる。
Right, chat.
次からさらに
Doing dank shit.
入っちゃったらやばくない？
残り時間は10秒。さあどうするズネ。追い詰められている。ただ攻め込んでいく。
I like her backdash and I like her forward roll.
冷たい。
2 seconds.
あとは逃げるだけか。
Damn. Lame it out like cross second? Okay. He's pissed. I'd be pissed too. This is ultimately, right? This is the first time we're seeing the game technically played. Like full matches played. And I definitely do not agree with this in almost any way, right? I think if you let full matches play out in terms of like professional players, they will show you some cool stuff. But I think it's better to get professional players to coordinate a match, right? To show off the coolest stuff that you can do and make the characters do that cool stuff. And then, you know, on the side, also provide some videos of matches and stuff like that. I think like a demonstration is more in effect than like actual competitive matches. Because what happens in competitive matches, you end with mirror matches, you end with timeouts, stuff like that. And is that the way the game is? Sure, but I don't think that's the way the game should be marketed.
14でもよく見た動きでした。
ここはうまく K2 が逆転。画面足届かない投げている。
1ゲージで発動コンあったんですけど、今回は2ゲージ使います。
上からの攻めはしゃがんでやり過ごしています。体力リーダーはお互いほとんど五分でしょう。どうゲージを使っていくか。この吹っ飛ばしからおっと
やる。
これ大きくラギアがリード。
This is a better color for Shune. Goddamn, Kyo. I want to see some dankness. We really haven't seen some really big quick max combos or anything like that yet, you know? It makes me wonder how much time they actually had with the game. Damn, on block.
いろいろあって
削られた？
K2 が見事先鋒戦を制しました。
いいですね。
ただ K2 の今日も残り体力がねほとんどありませんから、ラギアとしてはこのレオナでさっさと倒してしまいたい。
Kyo's fire effects look fantastic. I haven't seen many, right? I have not seen many confirms off of like Maybe Kyo doesn't have crouching, crouching short, crouching jab, down forward heavy kick, right? Like his command normal? Maybe he doesn't have that in this game? Or I just maybe missed it?
ゲージ状況ほぼ五分。
3本あれでまあマックス発動コンボなんかも狙える状況ですよね。
ラギアさんはね、ゲージ使ったコンボを先ほどバンバン決めてましたから。
上から攻め込んでいくラギアですが位置が入れ替わって今度は K2 がラギアを画面して。
Yeah, he used it in the trailer, right? It was there. Maybe you can't rapid fire into it? I'm genuinely curious.
マックスビットで4割。サイコソード。サイコボール K2 ペースか投げているのはラギア位置が入れ替わった
I am really disappointed that we have to see this from this view, right? On an already low quality stream, we have to watch it from like a cropped window image that's taking up 50% of the screen space. Because of, you know, Japanese game show, Japanese talk show. I think that was a throw tech. That was weird. The hell?
さあこれでラギアが大将イスラを引き出されました。ゲージは5本マックスまである。
Damn, she has a really easy hit confirm. Holy hell. And it goes into crazy shit. Okay, that was impressive. That was sick looking. She's got a great, like, crouching short, standing short, like, hit confirm. Yeah, I want to see some dream mode ass cancels. Got like 4 bars, man. The HUD looks good. I like it. I do too. They went for simplistic, but it's not like insanely simple. It's not as weirdly tiny as like the KOF 14 HUD was. That's a cool throw. So much for avoiding mirror matches. It's happened twice now, yeah. Jesus, man, it's a toss fest. That's her back roll. She looks fast as hell, man. These dashes are quick. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Give me my max dream mode ass cancel. Give it to me. 2 seconds left. All right, you're pro demonstration. Once again, this has now resulted in the exact issue that I've always mentioned of like letting pro players demonstrate your game in non-coordinated matches is not a good idea because they're always going to play to win. Dude, this is whack. Holy shit, LMAO. It was good, right? I'm still glad. Like, I'm actually glad that we saw the fact that the game is going to be like, you know, how engagement in combat and how quick and fast it is. I think all that stuff looks really good. The unfortunate issue of like getting pros to be professional before a game's even out when they probably haven't had a lot of time to do it only allows you to do so much. Which is why I hope like in the future, just give us matches with characters, like full matches and coordinate some stuff, you know? Just give us some... we never got to see like a big, quick, a really big max mode quick combo or something like that. Or just regular max mode activation. Like no one really did it. Because people don't know what the hell they're doing yet. It's just like, it's the nature of the situation. It's a game with a lot of mechanics and a lot of stuff that it's going to take a while to absorb all of it. I liked it, you know? I think it's going to be fun. You have no idea, chat, how enjoyable KOF is going to be without having to deal with crappy online. Just wait, man. Just wait till you see some actual like combo demonstrations of what you can do with all that meter. Because that's the big thing, is that all that meter goes towards something. And you weren't seeing a whole bunch of it being used here today, but it'll be there, you know? It'll be there.